So welcome back, Geometry. We are going to be taking a look at section 9.2. You're going to notice my book is not underneath my document camera for this. Excuse me. We are going to start taking a look a little bit deeper at the concept of translations, in particular the up, down, right, left, so vertical and horizontal. You're going to notice that I am using some graph paper. I am hopeful that we might possibly be back in person, or I can have a way to get you some graph paper, because it's going to be a lot easier to do this on graph paper as opposed to doing it on notebook paper, because you want to actually be able to see the change. You're also going to notice that I will be using some different colors, and I'm very hopeful that these colors will show up underneath the document camera. That's probably more than I need, but I might have to do a little bit of trial and error as we work our way through this. I know orange has been showing up pretty darn well. Alrighty, guys. So here is our task. You might be wondering, where am I going to put my notes? You are welcome to continue your notes where we left off on page 108 in the textbook, and you can use that graph paper space there if you'd like to, and just work along the edges, or you can have your own notebook paper out and hopefully potentially some graph paper. So we need to talk a little bit more about the concept of a pre-image, which remember means before the original, and then the image, which is the after the change, so the transformation. I should probably put that word down. So when we start off with the pre-image, we're going to start off with X and Y. Those are going to be our ordered pairs. Well, the image, the transformation, is going to be defined as X prime and Y prime. So you're going to notice these little marks. Those little marks indicate that we are looking at the after picture. Well, why is that important? Well, it's important because the example that I'm going to give you, I'm going to label every single one, oops, that was going to be a C, every single one of these points as A, B, C. And if you guys were here, I'd be like, shout out some numbers, and you would give me your numbers, and we would work our way through it, and you would help create the picture. But you're not in my dining room, so here we go. I'm going to choose -3, -4. And then I'm going to choose +6, -2. And then I'm going to choose +3, +7. So this is where I'm going to transition over to my graph paper, and I'm actually going to be right back. I'm going to grab some scissors. You'd think that a math teacher would have graph paper at home, and I was scrounging through our youngest's desk like, do you have graph paper? Where's the graph paper? And I found it. So here we go. Those are good scissors. So here's our graph paper grid, and here are our ordered pairs. So I'm going to start my pre-image with just my regular blue pen. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 left, 1, 2, 3, 4 down, and I am going to plot point A. Now I'm going to go 6 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down 2. That is point B. 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps up. That is point C, and I'm going to do my bestest. You're like, that's not a word. It is too. I'm a math teacher. Deal with it. Bestest to draw a mass party triangle. There it is. Well, we are going to do a translation on this triangle. I'm going to scoot this out of the way for just a quick sec. So here's going to be our directions. We are going to take the original XY, and I want to transform it. I want to take every single one of our X numbers, and I want to move them 3 steps left. So left is negative, and 3 is obviously a 3. And I want to take every single one of our Y numbers, and I want to move them 4 steps up. So up 4 is a positive 4. So I'm going to remind myself, left 3, up 4. Okay, what I'm doing, pen is gone. I'm going to switch over to my image, my transformation. Now notice my notation. I'm going to take point A and I'm going to mark it with a little dashy. It's A prime. Prime means the image after our transformation. And B prime and C prime. So original is plain. The little primes, that is going to be what happens after we transform. Well, I've got some work to do. I don't know why I made that set of parentheses so big. Guys, we're going to do negative 3 minus 3. I am not going to have my feelings hurt as a math teacher if you whip out a calculator. Is it 6? Negative 6? What is that? Negative 3 minus this 3 is negative 6. And then the y-coordinate, negative 4 plus 4, puts us at 0. So notice that transformation. Repeat. 6 minus 3 is 3. Negative 2 plus 4 is a positive 2. 3 minus 3 is 0. 7 plus 4 is 11. And oh boy, I hope I have enough room. So I'm going to scoot this. So I'm now going to draw the pre-image. Oops, excuse me, I've already drawn the pre-image. I'm now going to draw the image on my graph paper. So I am at negative 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 0. So A went 3 steps left and 4 steps up. This is now A prime. We are going to take a look at B prime. So we're going to be at 3 steps right and 2 steps up. Now make sense of that with me. We had to take B and go left 3, up 4. That's our B prime. Same thing with C. We're going to be at 0. Now that kind of trips out my students a little bit. 0 just means stay at the origin, and then we're going to rise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's C prime. Now let's think about this. Oh, my prime kind of blended in. We had to go 3 steps left and 4 steps up. We did our translations. So as we connect our dots, la la la, can you guys see how that image went left 3 steps, up 4 steps? So that's going to be the task for pretty much all of our examples. And I'm debating whether or not we need another one, or if we could cut off this video before 10 minutes, because you guys know me, that never happens. So your task is going to be to write the coordinates of the image and then to graph both the image and the pre-image. I have to give you either the ordered pair or the original picture. You have to have one of those. And so you guys have a task ahead of you. Well, there you go. I'm going to stop this before 9 minutes. If you guys do need more help, let me know. I will not make another video on it and torture the whole class, but you guys always know I'm here to help. Bye.